If I'm drunk, I normally have two ways I can go.
Okay.
Either I'm very comfy and I just go, or I get really, really hyperactive and start like jumping up and screaming. Like an idiot.
I want to see the second one.
That happens when I'm around people IRL. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like, oh no. Like, oh god, there's a story. I met the CEO. We all met the CEO. We had a nice little meal with them. But something really embarrassing happened.
Go on.
So, the music for this.
Oh, hey, Kyo is here for the story too.
Oh no,
Hey,
no.
Kyo.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. All right, gather round, kids. I'm about to tell you a really bad story that happened.
What's the
I'm
story?
ready.
Senpai Mr. Rias.
Story time.
So we got invited to a nice meal by Mr. CEO worldwide himself.
Oh my god, Pitbull.
Yes, Japanese
Yeah,
pitbull.
Kazumi is the VTuber Pitbull. He's VTuber worldwide.
And he treated us to a lovely like set meal. We were all eating fine, but he also was treating us to like any drink that we want. And
Ooh.
I decided that I would try sake for the first time. Because they really urged me to do so. Apparently, you're supposed to sip on it.
You did not take it like a
Oh,
shot,
no.
did you?
Well, I drunk like quite a lot of it because I was like, this tastes good, and I just kept drinking. I also
Okay.
I was drinking like another alcoholic drink. According to staff, I had around 6 or 7 of this like
You were
one
so drunk
alcoholic
you had to
drink.
ask staff how many you had later in the story. Oh my god.
And I was like, does this have alcohol in it? And they were like, yes. And I was like, well, I don't taste it. But apparently I got pretty drunk because I was sitting next to Luca, and Luca was like gaslighting me and making fun of me and shit, and like being like, yeah, I was like standing up and dancing over there. Do you remember that? And I was like, oh yeah, you were, even though he didn't at all. And the most awkward part was like somehow the conversation of learning Japanese came up. And then I was like, oh yes, I learned Japanese from Kotaka. And everyone on the table went, no. But then one of the managers was like, no, mister, go ahead. Tell Tazumi-san what you learned. And I was like,
they trying to get you fired. That's crazy.
yeah. So I was like, yeah, I learned Ketsuna Kakute, you know, the anal sex. Yeah. And they all fucking like died. It's like the hardest I've seen Tazumi-san laugh, but I only remembered it like later on during the night when I was in my room, and I felt so embarrassed because I was just like, I said so many things that were really bad.
Oh no.
Did you bring out the bulky?
Yes.
Bulky for them?
Yes.
It's okay. You know what, Mysta? We're entertainers, and you made the dinner entertaining. So he's like, oh my god, I made the right choice hiring this dumbass. You know?
Maybe you're right.